Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Rome playthrough here in Imperator Rome with our co-councils, where, well, apparently I forgot to press save last time, so I've just blitzed it to recapture this, and my armies are on their way back up. Rome is doing quite nicely, as we can see, but we still have a way to go, and obviously we've got this horrible war up here, which technically we're still winning. I would have to give quite a lot to them, so I'm not going to do that. Discipline, please. We are definitely having issues. We are being battered in this war. We are lowering all of our things nicely, so how's the actual government? The populists are... Oh, the populists are in power. I hadn't even realised. We must have had an election when I didn't realise. Which is weird when you consider the military faction is actually more powerful, but I'm happy for the populists to be in charge at the moment. Because long run, we may well push to be a dictatorship. Here we get 2 free province investments. We get an extra. We lose a military idea, however, weirdly. Let's see what all these are. Expand the campus Maritus. What do you need for that? Martial advances is greater than 3. We don't have that yet, but that's quite nice. Embellish the temple. Gives us extra. Ooh. So we'll get them later on, but I am very tempted to proclaim dictator, push ourselves to that at some point. We need a popularity of greater than 90. Extra tyranny, and the populist faction needs a lot more support, which is doable, but we'll use tyranny. We are fighting back up there, which is good. Where's my remnants of a navy? Do I not actually have a navy at the moment? I appear to not have a navy at the moment. I was not aware of this fact. The beautiful temple of Vini has sadly collapsed. Repair it. Don't want to sell from the city. I want to keep getting those because long run, I want to integrate them. Oh, but yeah. Oh wow. For many years, those in control of the upper lands have interfered in the region they call Magna Graecia. Now, with our territory beginning to overlap their sphere of influence, it appears all too apparent that there is only one solution. If we are ever to be free of their meddling, we must take to the sea and claim their land in order to protect the fair citizens of so-called Magna Graecia, who only wish to lead a peaceful existence under our rule. So we've just gained claims over here against Epirus, which we may look at some point. They are not too small, but they're not huge. Obviously it would put us against Macedon, who I don't necessarily want to be. I cannot actually select the faction there. Ah. Boo. Boring Senate. The Senate do definitely make things interesting. 2 more light units to help that army. They're not actually capturing anything over there at the moment. Oh no, they have got some territory over there, but... Come on, catch them. Nice. We should batter them there. Then we can advance into their territory. Issue of the populists is they don't want war as much as the military faction. May have to make a navy to go over there, but not in any rush to do that now. Their forces are running away somewhere behind me. Yeah, because I'm at war with them and they probably have access through this way. So as soon as we capture there, we can start blitzing along the coast there. These guys are, they're still Roman mostly, but we have some, we will be moving into different culture groups soon, so. As we guide Rome here. Let's swap them around so we can get some replenishment. Taking a lot of attrition in these mountains, which is hardly surprising. They're mountains, but once we've captured there, it'll be nice and easy to hold on to the territory as well. Oh, that's being recaptured nice and easily. They've got somebody behind me. I'm not too bothered. My vassal swarm will probably be able to deal with them. I'm not just going to peace out, because I want to make them pay. Where did my navy go? I'm sure I had a navy. Apparently we don't. Build a hex marine, which is going to be what my navy is going to be built around, and then we'll start building everything else and moving them in. And hopefully the pirates won't cause too much damage to us as they sit there and blockade my bloody port. Reinforce. That's not going to be a good fight. That is why we're keeping the second army so close, though. Tribal Chief Officer's Friendship, okay. We have discipline advantage, we've got better troops. Especially now we've got our reinforcements here. It's still going to be close, it's going to be a bloody battle. I'm not going to be able to pull back any troops here if I want to keep this battle going. Oh god, and they're sending more. This is going wrong. It may be time to peace out. I'm not going to accept it just yet, because even if we fall back from here, my vassal swarm is still in a strong position. We don't have any real issues. Ooh. Oh yeah, we've got a ledger of everything which is going on here. Talks about every nation, which is a new thing. We are unsurprisingly winning, though Mori is doing quite well too. So we did lose that battle. We are falling back. Smeg it, I'm going to peace out. Grass is always greener. Okay. So swap people around. They're barely. Oh, they were. Some of their allies were attacked from behind. From a scorned family, that does help. Kind of doubling all the way up. Having the big ships is useful, but the light ships are also very useful because they're good at taking out big ships. Odd, but the big ships do more damage when they hit. I don't know the exact meta, that's kind of what I got from reading it, so it's a bit of an odd one. But basically the lighter the ship, the stronger it's going to be versus the... Well, let's look at my Hex Marines. So it does far more damage, but it's only got one maneuverability. But the lighter ships have a lot more maneuverability, so can get into position much more easily. I believe. How do we have a religious person voted in? Oops. That was the oops, I'm accidentally making them more powerful. And upping our corruption. How popular is he at the moment? He needs more popularity. Hold games in Rome, please. Upping his popularity. Because I want to get that nice and high. Basically, I'd like the ability to create a dictatorship at some point. Are these guys allied with anybody? Where are Massilia? Really? I don't have to particularly worry about them. Carthage managed to hold on to its assets there. He probably still has a truly terrifying navy. Yeah. That is going to be my issue when fighting in the Mediterranean. Is quite simply going to be the Carthaginian navy is going to be horrific to deal with. We're just heading down this way. I'm keeping an eye on some of these guys. I can up my corruption a bit more. I thought I already had a claim on their territory. Let's get a bit of fabricating going. We're a bit skint now. At some point I am obviously going to need to fabricate claims on Syracuse as well. Eventually, I want to leave Carthage alone for now. I do have the ability to go and attack them, but it would be foolhardy because I would lose my assets here because they could completely cut me off. Now, long run, it might be worth swapping there for here, but I'm in no rush. It would still cost me tyranny to force that through. You know, they're my vassals. I definitely don't need fortresses there. We'll keep that coastal one. Having fortresses on coasts stops them being raided by pirates to an extent. These guys are very weak compared to me, so this is going to be a nice, easy... Oh, they're allied with Epirus. Okay. How big is the Epirite navy? 3 ships. Let's put it this way. I don't think 3 ships is going to be an issue. Go. That is going to be costing us money, but I need to start building a navy because it'll give us the control later on to be able to do fun things as well. Like say we were at war here, we could send an invasion around the back. A man approaches us with a request for a room with some help to write grand titles. A grand tale for the ages. He promises he will make sure Rome is included in the tale. Surge will be beneficial for us as well as himself. If he manages to write the epic, we will receive goodwill of the common folk. Yeah, let's do it. Let's write an epic. It's going to be a few months before we're back at full strength. Navies, thankfully, don't cost me much. If we do a slave raid, we gain slaves in Rome. Let's do it. So we just did a slave raid. And gained a slave. The threat is the Epirite navy if we do this. Let's take the oratory power. Who is Epirus friendly with, actually? Because who might get dragged in? Nobody major. Right, let's do this. Yeah, I'm gaining some tyranny. Allied with that other tiny little faction. Who have a reasonable navy. So basically we want to stop Icarus doing anything. Yeah, those other guys did join, but we are basically... Icarus is stuck. Let's do a slave raid. Oh! Oh, there's the Icarus navy. It's not in a position where it's going to be able to do any damage. They're throwing their full force against us. This individual ship lacks a commander, but so long as they don't get anything off here, there is not a real issue. We will control this war, and we may even do some raids over here long run. We have an election soon. The populists are losing some of their gain I gave them, but the populists and the military are by far the most powerful, so... An epic struggle after months of writing. The man hired to write the epic seems to have fallen into some monetary issues. Not only does he owe people money... The writing continues. It puts us a little bit negative, which isn't great, but... Just going to keep an eye on them, just in case they decide to try and find a way over, because it's possible they might find a way over. I'm intrigued as to where their navy disappeared off to. I did see that ship escape. 12. So there we go. That should get everything. Yeah, we lost some research, but we gained some money. Here will fall quickly enough. Discipline for now. I do like that slave raid ability, so we've just gained ourselves some slaves back home. Oh, there was somebody's navy getting defeated by one of my allies. One of my little vassals. And we were obviously pushing down there for all the buffs. Worth going down one tree to start with. Stab a piggy. A few times to really start pushing that up. There you go, that's going up quite a nice amount each month. So there's an enemy navy, but I'm going to leave that there. I don't think they've got any ships, and it's not like it's 3 ships. They're not going to be able to move anything major with that. As soon as here falls... Oh! There we go. This is almost certainly over now. How is the population of Rome? It is big, but it's not as bad as a lot of other places. It's a nice thing. It kind of... What? Oh, I thought it was saying I'd lost territory there then. I was like, what on earth? It spreads them around a lot more now. So other big cities also gain a lot more from capturing places. God, there is a city there, I just hadn't seen it. It's fine, I can sit back. It's not like there's any major danger in this war to us. Does great gain us aggressive expansion, so I'm going to stop doing that now. Yeah, we'll have to deal with the corruption then. Oh, so it has changed. I missed that election completely. So the military faction. Oh no, the civic faction. Oh, so they're the next candidates. They're who are going to be in power next. So if I smear his reputation... Damn, their 11k stack here is actually not helping, it's just causing us to take butt tons of attrition. Poor Imperator here. See, they do have a few armies, but they just can't bring them to bear. Technically, they could sneak somebody over here, actually. Ooh, we had pirates. But they'd have to get their navy there in the first place. And most of their navy is stuck in, if not all of their navy. They have 3 ships out, so even if they were to funnel something over there, it would be a long time, there'd be a very major risk, and even if they got something over, it wouldn't be enough to make a major difference in this war. The real question is, once I've done this, if I want to send troops over to Epirus. Because I could make a small invasion here, but it's whether it's worth it. Let's speed time up for now. Wait, what? Somebody fell apart a bit there. I want the loyalty. Peace is imminent, as I do want to really push this now. Peace is no longer imminent because I control a war goal. I mean, they can accept peace if they want, but it'll be a really bad idea for them. They would actually accept that. Oh, not with the money. Weirdly, because I'm completely destroying them. There we go. my troops back up into Rome itself, and we'll start consolidating all of these little places next. That pretty much straight away we're going to start consolidating all of these little places, because these two guys are allied with each other. We're going to position ourselves above and then batter them. Ugh. Horde in front of the Senate. Well, let's merge my navies. The only reason I did that was because I'm actually quite happy to merge my navies now. It's going to push our corruption up a bit, but sod it. Here we go. And we're just going to have to siege them out. Ooh, murder! We've just been informed that Gaius Julius Magnus was found brutally murdered in the home. Investigations have reported that a wicked pike was used in the crime, a device known to be favoured by... Fuck yeah. Nice, our leader gained Zealous. That's good, actually. We'll get CTO Curie in there. Let's take a slightly lower person, Flavius there, from a scorned family to try and stop that family being scorned, to be in charge of Navy. And there we go, we're just going to siege them out. And then we'll have there, and then we can look on to our next wars, guys. Consolidate down this way. Next. I do like my Vassal Swarm, I've got to say. Close to be able to start integrating them. I know I like my Vassal Swarm, but integrating them makes Rome look prettier. Oh, so we're not quite there yet. And obviously integrations aren't instant either. So keep working on my opinion on them. As we push up here, guys, against tribal states, we actually, I believe we have a different type of vassal now, where they will turn to our thing, and basically somebody else has to deal with all the pain of transferring them to us, to Roman culture, and then we integrate them. So we'll probably start doing that up here quite a bit. It'll also increase our manpower and our income quite a bit, so we'll probably do that with the tribes when we're pushing into them. Do I not have a way of government laws? Getting rid of piracy. What would it be called? That's just extra trade routes. Pirate haven. That's really good. I could go to that, which gets rid of all of our pirate dens in our coast. Which we don't really have support for at the moment, so we won't do that. Whereas we would have support to change these laws or these laws. That's good. Potentially long run. Oh, that's very good. We lose the happiness, but we gain extra culture group happiness. Okay. I like the mercantile faction backing us, though I don't want them to become too powerful. See, these guys have lost so much support. No, I need to lower. I don't want too much corruption. Should I say that's not that bad an effect? Oh, primary culture happiness minus 7%. That's quite bad. So for now, we're going to do that. That's because we are going to all these guys. We actually caused ourselves problems as well. Though we do have the right faction in charge at the moment to allow us to declare wars. Oh, we could already finish this war. So client state, they join our wars. But we use a diplomatic slot for that. We're just going to take them now anyway. Nice. So we are now a major power. I don't want to be taking any extra in at the moment. I'm fairly sure you can guess what's going to happen shortly. Especially as our manpower's going up. They are allied with Syracuse. We won our first thing there. How big is Syracuse's navy? Because they have been fighting to Carthage. Not big at all. As soon as we've captured here, we're going to move all of my troops in together onto there. I was a bit shocked by the fact they were considering attacking me there. Just going to start this one too while we can. It's basically we're at war with a lot, but I'm not hugely worried. It's just going to be easier to take them as we push through. And as our vassal swarm gets here, things will go very nicely for us. He says. There we go. Smaller forces can pull back to replenish while we sit there taking there. The real issue with a lot of these places is it's all hills, it's grotty terrain to be fighting in, so... Publius Savio, a man of sound reputation, and Gaius Flavius, a noble of great virtue, have recently started to spar furiously. Ew. Who is my current consul? Stop bickering! See, I need a populist in with that much, and then we can play with... Well, they've left there, but we can then, at which point we can potentially play with looking at how to become a dictatorship. I should slow down time while I'm at war. Actually, for now, there's no point. We're back at full strength. Almost. Bloody pirates. I'm very tempted to push through those anti-piracy. Wow, Massalia! Not that one. Where did they come from? Oh, they're up there. That's the little nation which can, and that will make that much easier for me to take long run as well if they capture there. Though I suspect Carthage is just going to do what they usually do, which is wait, then cut them off and batter them. Oh, I don't even need to send troops there. Easy victory with help of my vassals there. Throwing quite a few troops at us, and actually they've got a better general than my general there. It's Roman core which is winning it though, of course, guys, with all our other troops around us. Let's get you down into there. We can start capturing Croton as well. That would be good. Especially as one of our war goals here. Second here falls. We're actually going to push on one more afterwards. Why would I want to take? The overpopulist faction a favour. I do not have a clue how favours works, guys. Feel free to tell me. They are not doing well at all. But again, we've been in wars, heavy wars again. After I bribed to make them more powerful. Because to become a dictatorship, a populist faction has to have 80 or higher support, so... That's a big old stack there. I'm happy to sit here for now. We have the defensive bonuses. Come on, come back to us. Come back to us. There we go, and they're locked into that. Our core of heavies there, again, is doing it for us. Wow. Oh, we broke. What? I retreated into their territory. I didn't realise I could retreat like that. Second here for perfect. That's almost all that territory captured. Oh, no one else joined that war. See, I can't make them feudatory states. Let's do manpower recovery at the moment, because that does seem to be my biggest issue just now. We're in a position where we can replenish easily. I was already at war with them. Right, you're going to move there to take that siege over, and I'm going to pull the other army back to replenish. Right, and I want you guys to come up here and chase. These guys need to go pirate hunting. Did they really sail their tiny navy out straight into me? See, we're actually, by swapping forces around like this, we do quite well with our replenishment. We're going to win that because of my allies there. Hunt fleets, please. Hopefully they will go for the pirates. Oh, yeah, hopefully they'll search around and go for the pirates. Anyway, guys, I'm actually going to leave this one here. So, things are going reasonably well. We are consolidating Italy. My vassals are slowly going to be integrated. As we push north, some of these tribal states we're going to vassalize with the new vassal mechanics. I'm going to have a bit of a look at them because I'm not 100% sure how they're working at the moment. But so I'll have a look at them next time. Well, I'll have a look at them between this time and next time. So anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying this, and please feel free to pop any comments in the comment section. Thank you very much for your time, guys.